Can we say Asawa? Four kinds of Asawa. Asawa means, here they say flexion. My English is, I try my best. If you four kinds of Asawa. The basics, you all can see these four kinds of Asawa in the checkbox. So, this Asawa is, have you ever heard about Idame Ponyang Asawa Kayang Wahang Hotu? Heard about this, right? Asawa Kaya means Kaya means no more. Totally eradicated. Asawa means these four kinds of things. Four kinds of things is now in our chat box we can see kāmāsava, bhavāsava, diṭṭhāsava, avijjāsava. Bali is very, very good. Kama, to explain of these four kinds of Asawa. Kīnāsava, Asawa Kaya means Arhan. Buddha also Kīnāsava. Kīna means totally normal. Kaya means all already no more, destroyed already, totally eradicated. That is all the akusala, unwholesome are inside this four kinds of asawa. We can say, because this asawa, four kinds of asawa. The meaning of asawa means they say fluxion. Fluxion is non-stop flowing. Non-stop flowing means continuously unrest. They are like a current in our life, no? Not only us, the whole universe. In our universe, every being, even though the Brahma also, animal, human, Deva, and Brahma, all beings inside in their life, mean is some are they may have mind, some are they don't have mind, some are they have mind and body. So whatever beings we got Pancavokara, means we have mind, we have body. Some being is they don't have mind, they only have the body. Some being is they don't have the body, they only have the mind. So there is rupa, arupa, kama, they have, right? All beings in this universe, you cannot avoid from these four kinds of asawa, non-stop flowing. What they say, flushing. There is the flushing of sensuous desire, flushing of the attachment of the existence, flushing of the wrong view and flushing of the ignorant. To understand easier way, sensual desire, kāma. You all know kāma. Every day we use, that is called kāma. Kāma is 5 kinds of things. Kāma, guna. Whatever we see, whatever we hear, whatever we smell, whatever we taste, whatever we touch. All the good one is, that is called kāma guna. We are always seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling, touching all our life. That is non-stop. Even though you're sleeping, also you are touching. That kāma is what we want, so sensual desire. Desire means is we want. We want to get. We want to get good seeing. We want to get good listening. We want to get good smelling, good taste, good touch. What we want, that is called kāma. That kāma desire continuously in our life, day and night. That is called fluxion. Fluxion. They say fluxion. What we direct meaning, easier meaning is current. Flowing current. Non-stop flowing current. Like water current. That is direct meaning is non-stop. Water is a flow already. You don't have gap, you know. The current, water, one and another molecule they are continuously floating. That is the meaning of fluxion. Here the fluxion is may to it. Current, non-stop current that is flowing in our life. If you have stopped this desire, no greed already, reach to the at least kāma desire stop already, reach to the anagami, the stage of enlightenment of anagami. No more this sensuous desire. Now, this not yet reached to that stage. Our life, this mind and body in our mind associate with this attachment, greed, desire, continuously, non-stop, whatever it is. That is called kāmāsava. Sensual desire, fusion of sensual desire. Second one is a bhavāsava. Bhava means life. We are very loved to our life, right? If no more life already, this flow continuously of our life, life by life, life by life. After pass away, can we get another life? Called existence. You say existence. Existence is life. Attached, same. We can say desire. Attachment, desire, greed, craving, all are based on the lobha. There is attachment to the sensual desire, that is kāmāsava. Attachment to the bhavāsava, life. Just now you say existence, yes, attachment to the existence. We attach. If you don't have the attachment of desire, just now is karma, sensual desire, no attachment, reach to the anagami. Bhava, desire. Bhava, desire. Bhavāsava. This current of life, we always saying samsara, rounding of the samsara. One another life, a non-stop flowing current. This is so this non-stop flowing current, because of our attachment, ignorance and attachment. Later they coming. All these come to the creator of our samsara. This four are. What they say is not create for us. There is a creator. We can say the Buddhist point of view, the creator of our existence. We can say like that. This bhavāsava, no more already. You reach to the arahant. No more life, no more existence, no more rebirth. No more the current of life. Stop. Finish. That is free from samsara. Always we are wish. Samsara, vada, dukkha, do, mojanataya. Right? Samsara, vada, so rounding samsara. Vada means surrounding. That rounding this samsara. Samsara, vada, dukkha. Mojanataya, want to free from this. You have to cut off this attachment of bhavāsava. Attachment of the existence. That fruition. That current, that flowing, cut off. Then you reach to the nibbana. Very high. This topic is very high. That's why it is what they say in Mahākāssapa. Also, if you reach to the top of the mountain, you can see all the down one, right? Some sort of, if you reach to the top of the mountain, you can all very clear can see like that. That is, this one is a very high, very top. That's why another one, you say bhavāsava, diṭṭhāsava. That is very, very, very important part of our life. This diṭṭhāsava meaning is wrong view. Wrong view is we are. Now I am discussing, I'm an answering question. This I, where is I? We are all the whole world or the whole universe. This mind and body, their function, but we don't know. We think of this is the Nandasiddhi. That concept, no? That concept is flowing the whole life until just a baby Nandasiddhi coming until 60 plus, 70 plus, 90 plus, until die. Non-stop this Nandasiddhi viewing as Nandasiddhi. Last 20 years, Nandasiddhi came to Malaysia. Now until the Nandasiddhi continuously, people know. Why? This Nandasiddhi non-stop this current until die. Flowing this Asawa, the meaning of Asavas, flowing non-stop current. That is what they say, fluxion. Fluxion, the meaning of fluxion. but the fluxion meaning is not very directly to that. We understood now? So that view, it is not Nandasiddhi, it is the really his mind and his body function and doing some work. That's all. That is you are turn to the right view. Especially no I, no you, no beings. This mind and this body, clearly you reach to the first stage of Sotapanna. You can see very clear of this diṭṭhāsava, the flow current of wrong view totally eradicated. That is diṭṭhāsava. Diṭṭhāsava, wrong view. The current of the wrong view. Many, it is want to explain is 1 week also never finished. This I don't want is got 62 kinds of wrong view in Brahma Jala Sutta. The one is about 1 month also can explain this one. Important thing is based on Sakaya. Sakaya means is this body, your own body, your mind, you think of me, I and mine, Atta and Attaniya. Based on currently present, you think of I. In previous life, in future life, what we think, a lot of thinking, this wrong view. View is thinking, not reality. That the more you think, the more you confuse, the more you, sometimes it coincides. My thinking is correct. Okay, I satisfied. So you please on your thinking, but actually go on this wrong view. Practice Vipassana meditation. Really, if you can see the reality of the nature of phenomena, our mind, body, then no way to go on. Every moment is come and go, arise and pass away, keep on going. Then you know, no I. Just this mind and this body, they are working according to their causes. Very important. Nobody create this type of mind and body according to their causes. They are very accurate causes. Every formation, mental formation, they have their own causes. Every single particular material also they have their own causes. What our Buddhas very clear and exactly point out in our book. That's why this you thinking this wrong view flowing the whole our life as the current. This current, yes, totally can eradicate in the first state of enlightenment. You become a Sotapanna. Pace, step by step going. This diṭṭhāsava. Avijjāsava. Avijjā, you know avijjā. Avijjā is ignorant. Ignorant is don't know correctly. the person who have ignorance, not very clearly knowing something, they guess or maybe not accurate one, not real one. That's why it is this avijja. Also, a lot of our thinking also keep on going. I and mind is walking like that, no? This ignorance take over. We don't know the correctly as a suffering life. Truth, no? Four Noble Truth you go to. As the suffering of truths, we cannot understand because of this ignorance. Then we attach. Tanha is coming. Tanha and karma is they are same. Tanha, karma, karma, guna, attachment, craving, tanha, greed, same. They are same family coming. Ignorant, we don't know. We think with what we don't know is suffering. We don't know. We think of it is well-being, good, pleasant. Okay, we want attachment coming. Attachment, and because of this avijja, become a tanha. Attachment coming, kāmāsava coming in. The way of we thinking all are wrong view. Diṭṭhāsava coming. You see? Step by they are all together working. These four are making this all are Mara. In Mara army also lah. Make our life become like that, no? That is four kāmāsava, bhavāsava, diṭṭhāsava, avijjāsava. This four Asawa. In here, want to explain of these Asawa, the flowing. We have no choice. Let's say inside the current of the river, we are flowing until reach to the end of our suffering. How we can protect and how we can prevent of this type of suffering, this type of Asawa. Very useful also. A few weeks ago, you post one, Reverend Sujiwa gave a talk. What they are based on the bhavāsava sutta in the Majjhima Nikaya. You remember the just that we post only, we are not read proper yet also. That is why it is. So the bhavāsava meaning is in Majjhima Nikaya, Mulapanasa. Number second, sutta. It is bhavāsava sutta. This Asawa, sabba means all. Asawa means this four Asawa, bhavāsava. This bhavāsava, this four Asawa, what Buddha mentioned in this bhavāsava sutta. The time is Buddha staying in Savatthi, Jivana. So how to stop this Asawa until reach to the Arahano, the way. Buddha give 7 ways to stop this Asawa. I cannot explain in very widely. I take the gist, try my best how to easy to understand for you all. Huh? There's 7 kinds of methods to stop these 4 kinds of Asawa. This Asawa make our prolong of the samsara. That is why the Buddha give in this sutta. 7.1 is by seeing, number 1, by blocking, number 2, by using, number 3, by forbearing, number 4, by avoiding, number 5, by eradicating, number 6, by developing, number 7. This is sorry, this one quite long already. I take the gist. We talk long-term series talk. We talk. That's why I just take back my own notes. That's why. By seeing meaning is number 1, how to block this. First is say is if you need to get proper attention of your mind, among you are not give the proper attention of your mind, then this 4 asawa will disturb you. You will be suffer. And that is what the Buddha said. You must have the proper attention. In Pali, it's yoniso manasikara. Pay the proper attention, then these 4 kinds of asawa will not easy to disturb to you. That is why this 7 kinds of the method, the way, I will give you all the monk. Please listen to what the Buddha said. Number 1, that is the person go to the gist one is a person who see to the nibbana. See to the nibbana means the experience of the nibbana. That is by seeing. You stop. Just now I mentioned already. You stop the diṭṭhāsava already. Some of asawa means they can stop one. First, by seeing means by seeing to the nibbana. By seeing to the nibbana means is you experience the suffering. Very clear of suffering. You know by the experience what is the cause of suffering, and the cessation of suffering is nibbana. You got experience. You try according to the 8-fold noble path. It is 4 noble truths. Based on these 4 noble truths, really the 3rd noble truth, nirodha satya. You see the nibbana already. Yes. That is the first way of blocking to this current. Number 1. Number 2. Number 2 is just now there is see by seeing, by stopping, by blocking. By blocking means is we need to control. Pay more attention. Here is in the Buddha, in Sutta, they say block means is directly close up to the Close up means controller. That means our sixth sense. Our sixth sense, seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, thinking. Always be mindfully, by proper attention. If you see, if you have mindful, you need, don't think of beautiful or ugly or whatever, or it is mind and body function as some sort of like that. You don't think, his face is how, his smiling is how, or his the way of his talking is how. That is not the way. Na nimittagahi. Na nimittagahi means all the action and the manner of thing is like a yogi lah. When we practice meditation time, we just seeing is what you have to note. Seeing, right? We cannot hearing, so hearing. You don't think of is beautiful or ugly or whatever. Not your business. You need to know. You need to note also my eye and visible object. That I got the seeing consciousness. That's all. That is called block. Close the eye for something going to reach to this current. You can block the current by this way. That is called closing and blocking. This is number 2. Go to the point. Using. Number 3 is by using. By using is we use 4 kinds of requisites: food, lodging, clothing, and sheltering. No, food, lodging, clothing, and medicine. We got 4 requisites. Whatever you use, you don't think of I want to be boasting of my strength or whatever. We have to pay attention. This type of nutrition I may use for sustain of my life. To continue of this mind and body to function well, to be healthy enough. And that is by using, you can stop the greed on food or whatever, on food or for leisure things or whatever, or we can block like that. That is by using proper attention. Just by using, you can block this asawa. Another, number 4, forbearing. By forbearing, we have to forbear, be patiently. By forbearing is what kinds of thing is. For example, they mention is like cold or hot, some sort of like that. This one very cold, I cannot forbear. If I cannot forbear, go do something. Either very hot, I cannot forbear. No, whatever hot, you cannot die. You can manage proper management. So another one is hungry, thirsty, also some sort of the uncomfortable feeling when we practicing. Some sort of, when we practicing, there are uncomfortable feeling. That uncomfortable feeling, we have to forbear. This number 4. Number 5. Number 5 is we have to avoid. Avoid is yes. The one, what we need to avoid means dangerous things we need to avoid. Let's say in this, I go on this way, it's many disturbance, avoid. Here, very noisy, I have to practice, avoid. So here is some sort of very dirty. So you see the situation make disturb to us, we need to avoid. Because of this side of environment, our Asawa way arising. This fluctuation, this kāmāsava, bhavāsava, diṭṭhāsava, avijjāsava may arise if you are not avoid. For example, you practicing time, don't go to the shopping complex. That some sort of, that is the dangerous for your mind when you practicing time. So you need to avoid. So some sort of show, TV, don't want to see, don't want to watch, some sort of, like that is said to avoid one. Because of this disturb of what we going on. That is the avoiding of the, by avoiding to stop this current. Number 5. Number 5 is to eradicate, to clear off. To clear off means is your thinking. Your thinking is 3 kinds of thinkings. Don't accept. What they say, kāmāvitaka, thinking of sensual desire. That is, don't accept. With coming, you have to avoid. That is. Another one, the vyabhada, coming off at the like ill will. Want to make other people disturbed. Want to destroy other people. Don't. Vyabhada, avijjāsava. Vijjāsava means want to torture other people, want to make disturb other people. Like that kind of, this person do this one, I don't like, I want to, some sort of like that. In your mind, based on anger. That side of thinking arise, we need to clear off. That is by clear off this number 6. By developing. By developing means, as you know, 7 kinds of bojjhanga. Bojjhanga is sati sambojjhanga, dhammavijjaya sambojjhanga, viriya sambojjhanga, piti pasati, samadhi upekha. That is 7 kinds of the bojjhanga factor. 7 factor of enlightenment. That is what to develop. Develop means dhammavijjaya is always you need to consider about the Dhamma. Sati sambojjhanga means always be mindful. Piti, you have to viriya, you have to put effort, develop the effort. The piti also you got always think of the satisfaction of your practice. Don't be lazy, always to be pleased ourselves. Passaddhi, very calm and peace, maintain of this side of things. Samadhi, very stable mind and can go to the equanimity stage. Then that 4 Asawa will be, can overcome until reach to the Arahano. That is. So 7 method what the Buddha give in this Bhavāsava Sutta. That is summarized on there in Majjhima Nikāya, Mula Panasa, Mula Priyaya Vagga, Bhavāsava Sutta. That is 7 kinds of way how to clear and block to this 4 kinds of the Asawa. Sayadaw Asawa. This kāmāsava, bhavāsava, diṭṭhāsava, avijjāsava. This 4 Asawa. No more already Asawa kaya. Asawa kaya means is a kāmāsava. Kāmāsava means you become an arahant, free from all the samsara. That is what our final goal. Have to reach to that destination day and night as a Buddhist. That is our final destination. We have to practice according to this 7 method, 7 way to clear slowly, step by step, one by one to step up. The more you try, the nearer to the Nibbana. What we wish all the time. Idame punya Nibbanasa pacayo hotu. Idame punya Asawa kayang wahan. Asawa kaya. These Asawa, all are kaya, no more. No more until to no more we bring off this supports. Asawa kayang wahan hotu. We want to reach to that.